Hello everyone, today I am here in Nanuet, New York, outside of their Chuck E. Cheese's. Now this is one of the now 6 legacy stores in the United States and Canada. This is the only one that doesn't have Munch's Make Believe Band. They have Studio C in here. As for exterior, they have the earlier Rockstar Chuck circle CGI logo with him waving. This is an extremely rare logo at this point because of 2.0, but they did keep their old logo here as well as their old text right there with the red. Over here on the windows, they still have this sign from Winter with the characters in their snow coats, advertising that all the games are 1 point this season only. They are taking the retro store to an extreme level here. In all the times I've been here, I've never come around this side of the store to show you guys this. Right here by the Diamond and Jewelry Center, which is actually what faces the road that you go in here. This is the entrance to the Chuck E. Cheese. They actually have this sign right here on that column. And I've never pointed that out before, but that's always been there too. And then they also have that there on the road sign. So now that we've seen all that, let's go in and check out the inside of the store. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. I've been here for about a half hour. The kids are really interested in what I do and all that kind of stuff. But here's Chuck E. Cheese. He's the 16-movement Studio C animatronic on a Studio C beta stage. Now this is not the original animatronic for this store. It was replaced last August. I have a video. I'll put the video of the old one, and then here's the new one so you can see both. But he is wearing his full Avenger outfit, Avenger shorts, Avenger shirt, and Avenger hat. He's in okay shape. The kids here at this store really like to get all over the stage and all that kind of thing, so they, come up here on the stage and mess with him. But as you can see, the biggest problem with him right now is one of his eyelashes has fallen off. So it's kind of there at the bottom of his eye, and the other one is still attached. But other than that, he's still holding up. Now, the old one was slouching over when I was here, and this one I saw it was slouching over when I got here, but then the kids pushed it back to how it should be in its normal position. He has his pizza time clock back there, traditional Studio C beta backdrop, and then they also have curtains. These curtains were added later. They weren't here when this became a legacy store. Strobe and all the spotlights up there that turn on and off, the colored lights, they turn on and off. And then over here they have the standard 3 TVs, Throwback Thursday, so they're playing the old 2000s Avenger era show tapes, of course, that don't have copyrighted music. Then they have the Studio C letters that lights up, CEC that lights up, all these lights work, those, and then they have the standard star backdrop behind their Rockstar Ticket Blaster, both Rockstar back and Rockstar top. And they have the 2010s carpet in here. They have a 2019 model dance floor, 2.0 TV ring right above it. They have all their lights, Gemini. They have their colored lights over there. They have the warp right there, and Chucky's spot. As for furniture here in this store, they have the Phase 5 benches, and then they have the Phase 4 turquoise booths with the red cushion. So the booths and the benches in this store do not match, but they did not get new furniture or really anything new here, or very little new things except for the TV ring and the dance floor. Then we have the 90s and 2000s art. This is a Phase 4 mixed store before 2.0, and it continues to be. They did repaint the walls during 2.0, however, all the art remained. So right here we have the 1993 Showbiz Pizza Time Inc. Drive-in movie piece. The characters are either sitting in the cars or, Jasper's over there on the spinner thing. And then I don't see Pasquale. Oh no, Pasquale is right there in that car. So that's Pasquale. So all 5 characters are in this one. I like that piece a lot. They have the clapboard over here for Nanuet. Showbiz and Me clapboard. And then over here they have 3 of the must-see TVs. On this side of the showroom, there's the C-Files, Chuck Trek, and Chuck Feld. These are all from 1998. So this was a 90s remodel thing before the 2005 remodel. A lot of these got removed during the 2005 remodel, however, these did not. On the left-hand side, they also have one of the 90s emergency exit-only signs with the rainbow checkers, which those are always nice to see. And then moving on over to the right side of the showroom. Before we move into the kiddie ride area, I do want to show you guys the right side of the showroom. Here's another shot of the stage. They do have applause on the air. And then to the right of the stage, they have the 1993 Elvis piece, which also has the representation for all 5 characters. Then here's 3 more must-see TVs from 1998 on the right side of the showroom. They have the ER, CC World News, and World Order of Wrestling right there. So I always like seeing these. They're pretty rare at this point, but they still have them here at Nanuet. This is the only legacy store that has them. More seating here on the right side of the showroom. And now we can go look at the kiddie ride area, which is right behind the showroom, and we can see the first of the changes that has happened since the last time I was here at this store. All throughout the store, they do have lit crown molding still. It's all white though, no rainbow colored lights. And then they have Hot Racers, Disney Pixar Cars, Snow Day, they have Dog Pounder, Cheeky Monkey Football, Astro Invasion, Super Big Rig, and Dinosaur Catcher. And then over here they have the Arca ride, Octonauts, Photo Ride, and this looks like it's a full Rockstar Photo Ride. There's Rockstar graphics all over it. So, no Avenger stuff there. Then they have Alien Patrol. They have Hammer 2, and then this is the big change. They now have the superhero playground here as well as the trampoline zone. They had the large trampoline zone last time I was here, but now they have the superhero playground. And it's kind of hard to see, but back there they have 3 of the window decals. I'll put a shot of it from last time I was here so you can see them better. But they're Chucky, Jasper, and Munch are the 3 they have for their windows. Now we move into the regular game room. So we have Crank It, Jackpot Extreme, and Let's Go Jungle. Then here we have Aliens Extermination, Robin Hood, Deal or No Deal. They have the Avenger Chuck Poppet for gold. They have Photo Ride. They have Rockstar Birthday Party. Here are the Rockstar characters. So they do still have token games here. They have Simpsons Kooky Carnival, Monopoly and Temple Run, H2 Overdrive, Dead Storm Pirates, Price is Right here, Penalty Kick, Batman, Slam a Winner, Sky Riders, they have Space Invaders Frenzy, Doodle Jump, Pop the Lock, Eiffel Tower. Then we have FGTV Out of Time and Treasure Quest, Gear It Up, Halo Fire Team Raven, and Golden Empire. And then last but not least, they have a Polar Slide right here. Now over here along this front wall, they have more seating. They have the Helen Big City postcard from 2001 and the Munch Tropics from 2001. And now we'll go through this last wall here of the arcade. So we're gonna start off with Big Win Super Spin. Then they have Melt Jug Toss, and then up there they have a Phase 3 star. They have the ruler and the pencil, which are nice to see from the 90s remodel. 2-minute drill. They have 4 alley rollers with marquee, 2.0 stripes back there. They have NBA hoops, Major League Baseball. They have Ghostbusters. They have a 2.0 emergency exit only sticker right there. And here they have Ring Toss, Sideshow, CEC Street Hoops. They have the Dead Heat Racing game, Goal Line Rush, Deep Sea Treasures, Fishbowl Frenzy, Jet Rider, and Pirate's Hook. And that brings us back here to the Trampoline Zone Superhero Playground area. Most of the store has the old fluorescent lights. However, they did add LED panels when they installed the Superhero Playground. So that part of the store is brightly lit. All right, now that you've seen the showroom and the game room, let's take a look at the counter part of the store. They have all 4 of the small Warhol tribute pieces down the bathroom hallway, and then they have the men's and women's signs there, as well as the red checkers there in the bathrooms. Moving out of here, along down, we have 2 of the 1999 pieces, Soccer Stars and Munch and Chuggy playing hockey, and I guess Munch is playing soccer in that one too. Moving on down here, we have the kitchen sign. We have the beverages sign, which I really like that one. Pepsi machines. They have the old tiles down here, of course, and they have the yellow caution wet floor sign. Sumter has this too. Then they have the 1999 Men in Black piece, as well as the 1999 Super Chuck piece. Over here, they have the Helen and Chucky gradient headshots from 1999. They have the 2.0 pickup window sign right there. And then over here, they have the wooden gifts and prizes sign. And then here is their prize counter. Unfortunately, they do not have any retro merchandise here for Nanuet. However, they do have Bella there for large big heads. They have, looks like, no Jasper Squishmallows, but they have the others. And then they have all of the small big head plush, Bella and Pasquale included. There's the rest of the prize counter right there. And they have Star Cap Chuck right there on the glass. Moving on down here, they have Star Cap there as well. Crown molding up there, of course. They have gotten rid of their salad bar, so that is no more. And they have the cotton candy and chips and stuff like that, like the snack stand here. Then they have the order counter. They do have the 2.0 pizza sizes thing right there. And then over here by the kid check area, they have 3 of the large Warhol tribute pieces. All right, guys, now let's do a quick history lesson here on the Nanuet New York store. This store opened in December of 2003 with this Studio C Beta 16 movement stage. It opened with the full 90s remodel. However, as the years went on, they added aspects of the 2005 remodel and removed aspects of the 90s remodel. So that's how it remained all the way up until it got 2.0. They also did get a new exterior in the 2010s, that Rockstar exterior that we saw outside that was added in the 2010s, of course. And then in May of 2024, the New York Times posted an article saying that this was going to be a official legacy location, as well as Northridge. The other 3, Hicksville, Springfield, and Pineville, had not been announced yet. It was just going to be this and Northridge. And I'm not 100% sure if Chuck E. Cheese knew about the other 3 stores when they announced that, if they wanted to announce Nanuet first to get people talking about it before they announced the other stores. We never really found out, but it worked and people definitely were talking about it. I remember being shocked when I saw that Nanuet was going to be a legacy store. If you've been in the fandom for over a year, you definitely remember that. It was a big thing. Now, this store had their grand reopening on July 18th, 2024. And Avenger Chuck did come to the grand reopening. He hasn't been back since. And then in August of 2024, as I said, the old animatronic that has been here since the store's opening was replaced with this one, and this one has been here since then. This store is also the only location to host Throwback Thursdays, which has this show tape that's been the same since the beginning of Throwback Thursdays, with some old 2000s Avengers segments like this one right here. Older CCTV intermission bumpers as well. They have those. And the playlist, unfortunately, has not changed since day one. Uh-oh, look at Chucky. He's slouched over now. The kids didn't even come up here since I would just film that. That just happened. I missed it, but he's slouched over now. He looks just like the old animatronic at this point. That's really unfortunate that he's starting to break. But the playlist hasn't changed since the introduction of Throwback Thursdays, so I hope that eventually, they get some new segments. Even if they started doing 90s, like Tux era segments, or early Rockstar segments from like 2012, 2013, I think that would be fine. It would just be great, to change this up. They also have tons of ads in the Throwback Thursday show tape. They have all the, here's all these Rockstar ad segments. They don't get rid of any of these during Throwback Thursday. Now, unfortunately, they don't use any of the old Alives. This is last time I was here, and this time now, they have only used the Rockstar Lives, which is very unfortunate. I wish they would bring out the old Lives. Unfortunately, though, they just have Rockstar Chuck, so maybe that's why the employees never got taught the new dances. I'm not sure, but it's unfortunate they don't do that. They also don't have the curtains closed during live shows. It's not programmed up. They never reintroduced programming. There were rumors that it was going to happen. It never did end up happening. No programming here. There probably never will be programming here. Corporate has decided that him looking around like this is adequate. It's also worth mentioning this is a low volume location. This store was not warranting a full 2.0 remodel, which is why it became a legacy store. This was not a fan favorite. It needed a cheap refresh, which is why they did it. It didn't even warrant new art or a video wall or anything. Corporate said it was because, they figured, let's keep the stage. The fans would be happier than getting rid of it, but that wasn't why they did it. They did it because they needed a cheap retro store concept for this store. I did have a conversation with the manager, though, who did tell me that the store sales are improving, so I was very happy to hear that, but this store is definitely not safe. If sales slip, it is definitely in danger of closing, as well as all the low-volume ones for that matter, too. Another thing is that this store also stopped allowing you to use your e-tickets to buy merch. That just happened a couple months ago, so I guess that's something they did to try to improve sales here, is they no longer allow ticket transactions on merch like plush and stuff like that. All right, now out here at the exit, you go down this ramp to exit this store. They have the Rainbow Checkers Max occupancy sign. They have the small 90s thumb chuck logo up there, as well as on this side of the door with the lit crown molding. Here they have the no firearms allowed sign, and then they have two more of the 2001 postcards. They have Hooray from Hollywood and a Big Howdy from the Wild West. And I believe that is it for this store. All right, everyone, that concludes my 4th visit to the Chuck E. Cheese Nanuet, New York Legacy Store. It's nice to see this stage again and all that old art again as well. I hope the stage doesn't fall into too much more disrepair, and I hope the sales continue to improve so we can have 6 Legacy stores like we should. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Have you ever seen the full band?
No.
Really?
No. I only saw this one, but it's really sad because I really wish